Hi, love. This is going to be your layers of you. And we're going to be doing the 5 tiers of the layers of you. So we do your energy, your love life, your money career, your future forecast, and your spiritual connection. So we're going to start with your energy. The only 2 areas that you had something to say was for the love life and then for the career. So we're going to, I'll make sure I pay attention to those as we get to them. Okay, so let's start with your current energy. I want to pull cards for that to see where you're at. Oops, I'm not going to use this one. He flew out too fast. But that will make me laugh. It was the tarantula, so that'll make me laugh if he pops out again. Which the tarantula means you're at a crossroads, so I'll just say it. Oh, okay, we have 2. So we have the scorpion and the black egg coming up for you. The scorpion energy, that's fire. So scorpion is passionate, competitive, and solitary. And then we have the black egg, which is spirit, and that is speaking from an authentic voice and the truth. So solitary and speaking from your authentic voice is telling me you're in a current energy right now of a lot of, obviously you're single, but you're in a place where you are really sticking out, okay? The black egg also reminds me of the dark moon that we're having, like literally tonight. No, tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I don't know. What's today? The 29th, 30th, 30, no, in a couple days. The beginning of August, the 1st of August. It's really making me think of the dark moon. So maybe that will be a really powerful moon for you to do stuff, to get magical. But the scorpion makes me feel like you are very much hardened, okay? Based on one of the questions, the things that you said, I feel like your energy is very hardened. And we want to soften you up just a little bit, okay? Vulnerability, there you go. Spirit is revealing vulnerability, as I was talking about that. So perhaps you have hardened because the scorpion makes me think of like, he has, his little stinger. He's a very tough guy, right? He's a tough guy, but he's also a water sign. So water signs can be quite emotional. But you have a hard shell, a hard outer layer, a protection, and you also have a tongue of steel with that black egg coming up. This could be something that has developed because of the vulnerability, the fear of being vulnerable, or the fact that maybe you were once allowing yourself to be more vulnerable and more soft, and then it kind of, bit you in the ass. And so I want to say, I feel like that's what's popping up here with your energy, is that you once allowed yourself to be soft, and I feel like that's for love. But I also feel like this is a mode of getting taken advantage of in the career too. And you're just over it. So you decided to put a hard layer, a wall, okay? We have the Ace of Wands coming up for you. We have the 5 of Cups coming up, and we have the 3 of Wands. So definitely what I'm seeing here is there is going to be an opportunity of a new passion, something new, something that is going to really give you a breath of fresh air. I feel like that's going to be in terms of the career, because of your career question, you need something new with the career. I do feel like you will be having something new coming your way. That 3 of Wands is actually telling me to look outside of what you're used to, okay? Look outside, see beyond the horizon, be willing to travel, be willing to move, be willing to relocate. Even just picking up something that is a little bit further from what you're used to, you need the change. Okay, you need something different like that. The 5 of Cups, do not let past regrets hold you down. Okay, stop listening and worrying about the negatives. You need to start focusing on what's behind you. What is the positive? You are not seeing that there's still some goodness left in some of the more crappier memories. Okay, You're only focusing on the negatives right now. You're not seeing the beauty around you. And so that's how I see the Five of Cups, is kind of like snap out of that, because there is going to be some opportunities coming. Now, Ace of Wands can also indicate love. It could be more sexual love, okay? Like a passion, a need for sexual connection. So it could mean that as well. But I feel like this is more so for work. Something that is just going to revitalize your heart, and finding work that will revolve around that, okay? So you need work, you need a path that is going to allow you to use your voice. You need that. This isn't the career portion. We're going to get into that deeper, but you need to let it out. Let yourself be able to what am I looking for? I just lost my words, my train of thought. To express yourself in a different way, okay? But I also want to get you to a point where you start taking the shell off, all right? I want you to get away from being super hardened, and get you into a more vulnerable is not weak, okay? It's not weak, but I want you to be a little bit more loose with yourself in that way, because you want to break that wall, okay? We want to break that wall. Sometimes it's a good protection, but other times it could be hindering you from meeting people, okay? So that's your energy right now. Let's look at the love life. So for the love, you wrote that your recent relationship dissolved before it actually became anything. And you just want advice on how to do better next time with a new relationship, attempts, and then a new career also. So we're going to look at the new relationship attempts. We're going to look at the energy of your love life, all of the above. All right. We have Elephant, which is another fire energy. We have Eight of Wands. I love that. Eight of Swords and the Fool. Wow. So the elephant energy, let's see what the elephant means first. We have unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. I love it. First off, the energy with the love life, the elephant is embracing that unstoppable, that wise energy. Use the past as a stepping stone, as a platform, okay? Use it to help you, not to hold you back, but to help you in making better decisions the next time around. Use it to lift you up and to be strong. The elephant is kind of saying, like, I am unstoppable. No one can stop me when it comes to love or achieving or getting what I want, okay? That's the kind of attitude that you want to bring to the table when it comes to relationships, when it comes to looking for love. You are unstoppable. Do not let the past, do not let the past failures, the past mistakes hold you back. First thing. Next, with the Eight of Wands, again, that's unstoppable energy. Eight of Wands is a green light to me, which is telling me that you are definitely in the clear to keep looking for love. One thing. So hopefully that'll answer one hidden question, because I feel like it's a hidden question for you. Like, am I ready for love? Yes, you are. But also it's aiming forward. We do not want to go back. You do not want to dwell in the past, okay? Always be present with your life, but aim forward, okay? So when it comes to love, aim forward. The Eight of Swords, get yourself out of that negative headspace, okay? Get yourself out of that negative headspace that may be binding you. And the Fool is saying take risks. You got to take risks. Go on those adventures. Go on those random outings. Check out new places to hang out. Hang out with new different groups of people. Meet new people. Do daring things. Try new things. Expand your horizons. Like, the Fool energy is be super open and a free spirit when it comes to your approach to love. Okay? That's more of what you need with that energy. We have the cave, sanctuary. So now let's look at two, because I feel like that card is kind of paving the way for what it is that you need out of love. Okay, so let's pull for that. What do you need out of love? So first things first, the cave, the sanctuary is telling me when it comes to love, you need an embrace. For one, that's like literally what Spirit wants to say. You need a hug. But also you need love, a relationship, somebody that is your sanctuary. You need a safe place. Not just the space, the home that you live and you provide for yourself, but I'm talking about the arms within the person, their energy, their whole being. They provide the sanctuary for you as well. Just like you would provide that for them too, but you need someone who's going to give you that sensation, okay? Let's see. We have hummingbird. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, I already know what hummingbird means, but let's look it up just to make sure I don't screw it up. So the air is, for hummingbird, we have positive, spiritually vibrant. So this is a lover who is on fire with their passions of spirituality. This is a lover who is very much embracing the beauty in life, the day to day. They're also on the go. I'm gonna use a different tarot deck so that I don't mess up with this. They're always on the go. They like to, explore. I feel like hummingbirds, how they're like constantly moving and stuff. I feel like you need someone that's kind of like that, but they're willing to try different things, and maybe that's the energy of the Fool. Where maybe it's an opposites attract kind of energy. Because obviously the hummingbird is very different from the elephant. And so I feel like maybe you are more grounded, where the hummingbird is more like all over the place, seeing life in different perspectives from your point of view. And maybe that is it. Maybe it's a key here. Opposites would attract, right? I like how the cards come alive like that. So we have Nine of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So when it comes to a lover, the Nine of Pentacles is literally financial freedom. This is someone who provides, but this is also not worrying financially. I also feel like this is somebody who enjoys the beauty in the material. So to me, this is a Taurus energy, or any kind of earth vibe, okay? So I would be very intrigued if a future lover of yours is of earth energy, whether it's their sun, their moon, or rising. And the Hierophant, this is definitely like a Capricorn here, or it's also Hierophant's also Taurus, but Hierophant energy is somebody who is very structured, somebody who likes tradition, okay? Somebody who is also a teacher or a mentor, or maybe their profession is teacher mentor profession, or they also could be of the spiritual in their profession, okay? So it's not always a rigid card with the Hierophant, but that's kind of like the vibration that they bring. And also the dating, very old-fashioned, okay? When you date this person, this is a lot of old-fashioned going on dates. I want you to take your time getting to know each other, that kind of thing. And then the Page of Pentacles, this is the opportunities that this person would bring into the relationship. You want someone who's going to bring new elements into your relationship. You want to learn new things. So you need a lover who's going to bring that, who's going to provide some new additions to your relationship, just as you would provide new thoughts. I feel like you would bring like thought stuff, and then they would provide all of that other stuff. So it's a really beautiful reading. I feel with the love life, I feel like that's like kind of like what you need. And then this is like where your energy is right now. You need to release and allow yourself to just kind of take a dive, free fall, go for it. Okay. Take that risk. I hope that helped with that. Hopefully that answers your question with how you need to approach it, because I feel like anything you've been doing for finding love, do it different. Let's do it different. And bring that element of adventure, and that whole vibration of I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to conquer. So yes. Okay. Let's do the career now. So Advice for how to do better the next time with your career. You want a new career. So let's look at the energy of the career. Let's look at what kind of a career, the vibration of it, and then we'll look at how to obtain it. This one also wanted to come out. So we have zebra, ooh, and we have cobra. These are both fire energies. You have a lot of fire when it comes to the energy of these things. The fiery with love and fire with the career. So you're ready. You're motivated and you're ready for it. We just got to get you to that point. It's bursting within you. So the energy of what you need. We have emergence. I love it. You need a career that's going to allow you to rise above, to come out of the shadows. A career that is going to allow you to be yourself, but also in a new, fresh way. The zebra, we have eccentric, creative, and visionary. So something different. A career path that is different from what you've done, okay? An eccentric one. Something that stands out. Something that is just completely left field, okay? Something that's going to allow you to utilize that more creative side of your brain. The cobra. So the cobra is waiting, going inwards to decide. So I like it. I feel like with the cobra, even though you want something eccentric and exciting, you're also being reminded to take your time when it comes to finding the career of your dreams. To take your time. Do not be spontaneous with it. So that's really good advice, because I feel like maybe you're so aggressively wanting something new that you'll jump at any opportunity, and you're being guided to take your time, okay? To take it slow. So, ooh, the Ace of Pentacles fell out. That's a good one. So obviously the opportunity is going to be coming to you. Just like I said with that Ace of Wands, the opportunity is there. It's going to be coming to you. If you're putting out applications, you most likely will be getting a phone call very soon. Okay, this could also be a job offer, and it's like a new baby to take care of. I see it like that. Oh my gosh, we got the Sun, and we got the Four of Cups. So when it comes to the career, the energy of this career, definitely something that's going to bring the joy back out of you. Okay, something that is joyous. The Sun could be more outdoors. The Sun could be a new vision. It sheds light on new areas, new perspectives of who you are. Okay. It could also be this could also be, it reflects the energies of your sun sign. So if you're into astrology, think of your sun sign and what kind of traits does that sun sign crave. That might be where the career is, right? And then we have the Four of Cups. Do not procrastinate, and don't fall into that pit of procrastination, my love. Because what I'm seeing there is that there might be emotional opportunities for you, but you're not grabbing it. And is that because of your ego and the self-doubt hitting you again, telling you that you're not good enough, okay? So you do have the tendency to, it's like you're on fire, you want this stuff, but then you have like that mental conflict. I totally see that with you. Okay, so this is talking about how to obtain the career. So we have the Otter. My oracles. I'm spending more time on the career and the love because I know those were the two aspects you really wanted to talk about most. So how to obtain it. And this one too. So we have power, the lightning, power, and eagle, communion. I love it. So communion to me with the eagle is communion with your spirit, communion with your higher self, with God, with you know, asking your guides to help you, provide you with the ability to obtain this career goal. The Otter is water energy, so let's see what the Otter says. The Otter is all about joy, playfulness, and contentment. So have fun when you're searching, okay? Have fun with the process of looking for work. Do not allow it to become a nuisance or a chore, okay? You want to have fun with it because you want to find something that is eccentric. You want to find something that is different. So you need to have that playful, fun energy when it comes to searching for it. Power, this could be maybe it's definitely like a position that is going to bring power within you. It could be a leadership position, or it's just something that makes you feel enlightened. And then the communion card, like I said, seeking assistance with your guides, okay? With help with your spirit guides and all of that. Pull some tarot. Ten of Pentacles. It will provide financially. Six of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. So this career path will definitely, it'll provide financially. This could also be a small mom and pop business, okay? And I kind of see that as that too. Same thing with the Six of Cups. This could be a small business or a mom and pop shop, that kind of thing. A home business. This could be, you creating your own business, that kind of thing. But it's also, I could also see the Six of Cups is something that is carried down. Maybe you inherit something, or you're taught something from someone from the past, or someone from the past coming back into your life within this career transition. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles here is, you're going to have to work hard for it. Especially if it is your own business, or if it's like literally something eccentric, it may not bring in big paychecks right away. So you're going to have to work hard for it, okay? But there's something different when you're working hard for something that you love and that truly brings you excitement. Sorry, it's all out of the picture. That's something that brings you love and excitement. There's just something different about working for that than working for like some big company or someone else's company that you don't really care about and your wages aren't the greatest, So it changes the vibration of that 100%. Okay. I hope that gives you something to think about, my love. I don't want my cards to be all out of order. Okay. Somehow they always end up upside down. Okay, my deck's up there. All right. Now let's look at the spiritual path. Your spiritual journey, the energy of your spiritual journey. Scorpion again. So the Scorpion is your spiritual journey. The Scorpion, like we were saying, is like I was seeing it as the hard shell and having to let go. Whoa. My tripod is like gonna take a dive. Sorry, my love. But the Scorpion was also, what was the Scorpion? I'm already forgetting. Passionate, competitive, solitary. So I guess, that could say a lot with your spiritual journey, that you're very passionate about it, but you also have a very quiet, solitary spiritual path. It's not one that you like to share with other people. You kind of like to do your own thing, which can be a good thing for you. But I also feel like this is a craving for community, okay? So if you're used to having, you do your own thing with your spiritual path and you're craving community, maybe that would be a good thing for you. So I definitely see your journey as showing the vibration of it makes you feel good. This is like your spiritual path is one of those paths that is just always effortless. It makes you feel amazing about yourself. You feel super confident when you're full-blown in it, okay? Which can kind of give you a hint, because if you really like the spiritual, that could give you a hint with your career, okay? And also with your love life, like people, associating with people and community, and also working around elements that have the same thing to do with what makes you passionate and feels confident. You know what I mean? The Ace of Cups tells me that there's been a lot of flow with your emotions through your spirituality. You've been able to really reflect. You've done a lot of work, a lot of maybe shadow work throughout the years, a lot of reflection, a lot of release. Or this could also reveal an upcoming release, okay? An upcoming one. Same thing with the Star card. There's been a lot of healing and growth with your spiritual path. And that's a beautiful thing because I feel like it was necessary for you. Like when everything else was chaos, the one thing that stayed like that was always great for you and was stable for you was your spiritual path. At least that's what I'm feeling. We have crystals, we have focus. Crystals, if you work with crystals, maybe that's an indication too for utilizing crystal energy to help focus when you're meditating, holding one. We have solitude popping up, which is again with that Scorpion energy, needing solitude, a quiet space to do your spiritual work, your connection. And then we also have the full moon, which is completion. So again, I was feeling the new moon for you. I feel like the moons are big for you. I feel like that's a huge way for you to connect with spirit, with your higher self. It's just, I feel like the moon cycles are very important to you, or should be. They should be. I just think that you're very spiritual. I think that that's a path that is it just comes so natural to you. It's a beautiful path. So let's see what's coming up with the spiritual journey. 8 of Wands, Judgment, and the 6 of Pentacles. So this could be an energy exchange that's popping up in the near future. Moving forward with your spiritual path, this could be also receiving a message from your guides, and also maybe like some sort of a spiritual download. You're going to be enhancing yourself, right? On a spiritual level, a psychic level, an intuitive level. And then the 6 of Pentacles is always that energy exchange. So making sure, I feel like this is Spirit is saying, be mindful of the kind of energies that you place into the universe, because that's what you're attracting back to you. So if you're noticing that your relationships are crappy, or your work relationships are crappy, pay closer attention to in your energy exchange. How are you, or what kind of vibration are you putting out into the universe, and how is that coming back at you? So that could be a key there, okay? All right, my love, let's look at your future forecast. So for the future forecast, I'll be pulling cards to tell you what's to come, okay? Keep in mind that this is just it's not literal, okay? Things are subject to change based on your present actions. So just because I pull something doesn't mean it's going to happen 100%, okay? Keep in mind that things will change based on what you choose to do in the present moment. This is just to simply guide you through the next couple months. So we have fog veiled, Milky Way perspective, clouds shape-shifting. Wow. You have a lot of transformation, a lot of that transformative energy coming through. The crow, the beaver, the hummingbird. Okay, and then the tarot. We have the Page of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. You keep getting that 8 of Wands. I love it. Okay, so what I'm seeing with your future forecast is, first off, there's a lot of psychic or intuitive transformations coming up for you. You're changing your perspective on life. That's going to change your perspective on love and relationships, your perspective on your career. You really need to shift your focus on that. Okay. So things, old belief systems, get rid of it. Get rid of old limited ways of thinking. Your perspective is switching up. Okay. You're going to start seeing that shift happen. Veiled, the fog. Some stuff is going to be cloudy for a reason. Okay. Some stuff is going to be unable for you to see the clear future because you're not supposed to. But also, the veiled also could be the veil thinning. So this could be also in October time. You might be really feeling your connection there. I'm seeing a lot of like the sun or the solar with the lights. Okay. I just see a lot of that in your cards. So I feel like it's like always aiming future focused. I feel like it's resonating with spirit. Okay. Another thing I'm seeing with the shape shifting with the clouds is, you're constantly going to be shifting. You're constantly transforming. You're not meant to stay in one mold forever. Your lifetime, you're constantly shifting. You're changing your hair, you're changing your makeup, you're changing your clothes. Like, you've probably went through so many different identities in your lifetime so far, and you will continue to do so. So this could be also a personal, literally this could just mean there's an upcoming makeover coming up for you. Really, like literally it could be just that. It doesn't have to be this glamorous, like spiritual transformation. This could literally just be, you're going to be shifting your hair, changing your hair color, changing your makeup, whatever. The crow energy is very spiritual. The crow energy is like having that third eye open. Beaver energy is hard worker. Okay. So, your spiritual path will be enhancing. Your hard work will be enhancing as well. So remember when I said with your, career, you're going to have to work hard for it. That's Beaver energy. So that will be popping up soon. So I do feel like there will be a great advancement with your career coming up. But you're going to have to work very hard for it. The hummingbird energy is also embracing like just the happiness, being optimistic, okay? Trying to see the goodness in everything, even the shittiest situations, okay? And then I also feel like this, keep it moving, don't be stagnant. Don't fall in the same routine too long. Keep your life moving. You need that energy, that constant flow. The Page of Swords popping up could be maybe some mental conflicts coming up in the near future. This could be having a lot of stuff on your mind and not really sure how to deal with it. Like I said, I feel like you're a very mental person. I feel like you are always in your head. The 10 of Cups can reveal some happy endings coming up soon. Okay. So that's something really cool to look at. You could look at it as happy endings with finally finding love. This could be happy endings with the career path, or just finding an answer to a question you've been asking for quite some time. So seeing some prayers being answered. And then lastly, with that 8 of Wands, this is forward movement. So I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying, hold on, put your seatbelt on, because you're going to see life begin to roll. You're seeing a lot of movement, a lot of action taking place. And it's also telling you to this is not a time to be procrastinating. This is a time to get the ball rolling and move on. Okay. So that pretty much explains the future forecast of what's coming up, my love. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you have any questions, please send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for allowing me to connect with you. And anyone, if you are watching this is the Layers of You. If you would like to book this reading with me, please click the link in the description box. Check out, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, loves.